Meteorologist Mike Hurd.
This is a good reminder why you should never drive through flooded roads. You don't know if the road is washed out underneath the water, and that's the case up here in the Helena area today, and that ruined one driver's day and may have ruined his pickup truck as well. So let's take a look at flood conditions in our area. Right now, most of our rivers are below flood stage, but the Big Hole has finally hit 5 feet. That's an action stage alert. So this is the time that you need to be preparing for the potential of getting up to 6 feet in the next couple of days to a couple of weeks. You should be preparing, moving livestock, moving equipment out of the way if you live in flood-prone areas along the Big Hole River. The rest of the rivers are still slightly below action stage and well below minor flood stage, but we'll continue to monitor this on a daily basis. As far as flood highlights go, up here in the Helena area, like we showed you, that pickup truck, there are some flood advisories out for smaller streams and creeks that have been busting out of their banks. This includes Helena, back up towards Helmville as well, but flood warnings are up for a smaller part of the valley around Helena, up towards Lincoln, up towards Seeley Lake, back towards Missoula, and then down through the Bitterroot, and that'll continue possibly for another day or two, maybe even up into the weekend. Dry on the western half of Montana. No showers and storms here, but there is a weak disturbance clipping the far east-northeast corner of Montana. Some scattered showers and thunderstorms are punching across that half of Montana. But eventually, this is the storm that's going to be punching across Montana very slowly starting tomorrow evening, and it'll have bigger impacts as we look into Thursday and Friday. So let's track those changes. One upper level disturbance moving out, weak high pressure, but increasing clouds try to build overnight tomorrow morning. But by tomorrow afternoon, ahead of this front and temperatures shooting into the 70s tomorrow, there will be some scattered showers and possibly some scattered thunderstorms along that frontal boundary late in the day into the evening hours. Once you get behind the front, that'll trigger a cooling trend. So this first wave's punching in and out Wednesday evening into Thursday, but a slower moving upper level low is going to be sitting over the region, and this could bring several days of wet weather. Maybe even some higher mountain snows in the mix as well. But let's take a look at the potential for rainfall in the lower valleys. Could pick up 1/10 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch, but it'll come in several waves. By the time we get into Friday morning, there could be a few of you up there around 1/2 an inch of moisture in a 3-day period. Higher elevations, a little bit of snow is possible, but it won't come until that upper level low spins in, and that should be sometime Thursday into Friday. Only 1 to 3 inches in higher elevations. That's not a big deal, but does create some raw backcountry conditions. Beautiful afternoon for Butte right now. We're sitting at 72. So far, that's been our high today. Fabulous looking weather pattern. We got a little bit of wind out of the north, but other than that, it's turning out to be dry and mild. That's pretty much common across southwest Montana. We got 60s and 70s, as well as out towards Missoula and Spokane, but a few showers and storms creating just slightly cooler temperatures in those eastern counties. So for tonight, I've got in and out cloud cover. I got 30s, 40s in here for overnight lows, but generally dry. Tomorrow, though, in the afternoon, thunderstorms will try and fire up ahead of this cold front. I got 60s and 70s, so still above average for daytime highs, but that'll change once we get into Thursday. Clear and mostly cool tonight. I got 30s and 40s. It should be a fairly calm evening, but tomorrow, afternoon thunderstorms will try and sneak in there, and 60s and 70s planned throughout the day. But look at the cooler weather pattern building for Butte, starting as early as Thursday. Much cooler by Friday, only in the upper 40s. Heading into the weekend, slowly trying to work our way back up into the 50s and eventually the 60s. But a solid 3 days there. You're going to pick up some wet weather Thursday, Friday, maybe Saturday morning, but warmer and drier for the first half of next week. Anaconda, 68 tomorrow, but 49 on Friday. Lower to mid 60s are coming for early next week. And again, a pretty good chance for off and on wet weather Wednesday through Saturday. Down in Dillon, I'll give you a few thunderstorms tomorrow, but generally spotty scattered showers Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then back up in the lower 70s by Monday and Tuesday of next week.
All right. Thank you very much, Mike. Yeah. And Nick, good news today for Montana Western.
It seems like they've finally been due for some. They're getting a big Treasure State commit. Find out who next.